You may or may not know that your comprehensive insurance policy will not cover damage to your tyres and to your rims. And because of this, most customers are now taking advantage of a product from Automotive Global called Tyre and Rim Insurance. Now, most customers that I speak to have never even heard of this, and I'm going to explain why. You see, the biggest thing that the vehicle manufacturers are trying to achieve these days is faster acceleration, more power, less fuel consumption, lower vehicle emissions, safer handling, and shorter braking distances. And the most effective way for them to achieve that is to lower the unsprung weight of the vehicle. The unsprung weight of the vehicle is the weight of the wheels and of the tyres. And as a buyer, most people want their car to look good, and alloy wheels is a way to achieve that. However, when we ask a customer, have you ever had a cracked rim? The most common response is no. You see, on older cars, the rims were smaller in diameter and the tyres had larger sidewalls. So what this meant is that if you were driving along and were unfortunate enough to hit a pothole or even hit a gutter, the tyre had a lot of flex and therefore took most of the impact. In a worst case scenario, the metal rim may get bent. However, the fix for this was usually as simple as taking it to a repairer. They'd hit it back into shape with a large hammer, they would put it onto the wheel balancer and then compensate any imperfection with wheel weights, and you'd be on your way. However, these days, if you were to hit that exact same pothole or gutter, because the rim is much larger in diameter and the tyres are a lower profile, therefore providing very little flex, you would most likely end up with a cracked rim and a split in the sidewall of the tyre. Now, being that alloy is such a light and soft metal, you can't hammer it back into shape, and you are not able to weld it, so it literally must be replaced. The tyre also needs to be replaced, and this can be a very costly exercise. Have you ever had a flat tyre due to a nail or a screw? Do you remember how it was repaired? Most of the time we used to take our tyres to the repairers, they'd pull out that nail or that screw and they'd plug it. However, it's illegal to do that now. The only way to legally repair a tyre is to remove the tyre from the rim and repair it from the inside out. Now, this in itself is not a big problem. However, most of the time when your tyre is penetrated by a nail or a screw, it damages the steel belt. And every one of us can relate to driving down the freeway and seeing bits of rubber on the side of the road. This generally happens as the result of a steel belt failing. So, because we live in a society where people want to sue each other and take legal action, most repairers are scared to repair the tyre, so they just ask you to replace it, which can be a costly exercise. Now, as I mentioned before, this is the reason why most people are including tyre and rim insurance with the purchase of their new car. There are two levels of cover, silver cover and gold cover. Both of these covers will repair or replace up to 2 tyres per year and up to 1 rim per year. And both of the policies last for 36 months. The silver cover has an allowance of $350 per tyre and $1,000 per rim. The gold cover has a limit of $800 per tyre and $1,500 per rim. Both covers also have additional benefits such as towing, car hire and accommodation allowances. The greatest benefit of the Tyre and Rim Insurance by Automotive Global is that in the event of a claim, you will pay absolutely no excess and it will not affect the no claim bonus from your current comprehensive insurance. Not only that, but it takes away the inconvenience of having to come up with money at times when you probably really don't need to. So for more information on this great product, please visit the Automotive Global website or speak to your business manager.